Struggling on how to make a test using Google Form? Or are you spending a humongous amount of time teaching yourself how to make one and still you can't get it? Don't worry, because in this video, I am going to teach you how to make a test using Google Form. Together with me in this project is Miss Regina Masandag. This video is part of a series of videos wherein we teach individuals how to be digitally literate, wherein for you teachers and those education students out there, we teach them how to do word formatting, how to use Excel, or how to manipulate it. We also teach them how to do a PowerPoint presentation wherein it is in a gamified way. And in this last episode, I am going to teach you how to make a test in Google Form. So, if you want to watch all those videos, feel free to subscribe and go to our channel. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so in making a Google Form, first and foremost, of course, we need to go to google.com. And in my case, I have here in my window or in my monitor the Google already. And then the second thing is there are two things, or there are two ways on how to search or look for the Google Form. First, you can just type here Google Form, or okay, so as you can see here, no, it appears. Or you can just go here in this 9 dots just beside the account profile, as you can see here in my cursor. If I'm going to press this or click this, I can see a lot of websites that Google may offer. But since in this video we're just going to focus on Google Forms, let's just find Google Forms. Oh, here it is. Then if I'm going to click this, it'll show you that it is a very interesting, it is very interesting. There are a lot of sites here. Excuse me. I also have here my past projects, and when I'm going to, or if we are going to make a test or a quiz in Google Form, we should not click any of this because iba ito eh. Iba ito, hindi ito pang test. So since test ang ating gagawin, let's just click the blank form. If after natin i-click yung blank form, you can see it is untitled form. Of course, kailangan na ikaw ang mag-input ng iyong test. Wala namang ready to give na test, right? Okay, first, let's find or let's make a title. Para saan ba ang test mo? Anong subject or anong program? Or, to be specific, anong topic? So, let's just put here, let's just say TLE 105. And TLE 105 is all about Introduction to ICT. So, that's our title. Next is, you can see here in the form description, you can put directions. Kasi diba test, you can just make a general instruction, like for instance, strictly no erasures. Or we can just say, what is this? Can you remember in the paper and pencil tests? You can see here in this direction or in this form description, doon sa test, paper and pencil test, makikita natin na ang nakalagay doon ay answer the following items correctly and honestly. Paano ganon? So, since Google Form naman ito, maaari nating lagyan, maaari ding hindi. In other cases, like for instance, if we're going to use Google Form for survey sa ating research or sa ating thesis, in this Google Form, in this part, the form description, this is where we can find the dear responders or respondents, hindi ba? And kung gusto niyo ring itong i-bold, you can just press that. Or i-italize mo ba, or i-underline, but it's too much already, so let's just bold it. So that's title. That's it. And if you are very what is this, particular when it comes to theme, you can change you can customize your theme by just clicking here, and then you can see, you can adjust the font style and font size of your Google form. And you can also add header and image. Like for instance, okay, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna upload a picture of ICT. Okay, here it is. Alright. Here, you can adjust and drag the picture so that it won't result in a lopsided way. So let's just click done and wait for the loading, and then voila, there you have it. And you can also change the color if you want. You can adjust a light blue or a dark blue. Okay, let's just have that medyo mint blue. Tama ba? And next, let us now make the actual test. Alright, before that, let's just have the email address and the full name of the students, because of course, as teachers or as people who are making Google form, hindi ka gumawa ng Google form para maging radio DJ na parang ganito, from anonymous, the answer is blah blah blah. Hindi, di ba? So, ang gawin mo, gumawa ka ng isa pang tab at multiple choice ito. Gawin nating short answer. Kasi short answer lang naman ang email address. Okay, there you have it. Email address, and it's just short answer, like for instance, cocomartin@gmail.com. And then, in order for the students or for your respondents, para hindi na makaligtaan, kailangan natin i-click itong required. Okay, so that's the first. And then let's make another. Let's get rid of this theme. Let's make another by clicking this plus button. And meron na tayong email address. Now let's make a blank space naman for the full name. Kasi minsan, di ba, may mga students na ang email address nila ay hindi ang names nila, kundi mga anime, mga favorite lang na artist. Okay, and there you have it. Click reply. So that's it. If you want naman to have sections, you can just click, like for instance, here and add sections. In that way, it looks neat. Our section 1 is the title. Our section 2 is wait, it could also be for a while. The section 1 could also be all of these three: the introduction, the email address, and the full name. Okay, let's fix this. Nasaan na yun? Okay, yan na. Section 1 is the title, the email address, and the full name. So there you have it. Now, let's proceed to the real test. Real na ito. Okay. This time, I'm going to still short answer pa rin to, ha, kasi hindi pa to hindi pa ito yung test talaga, like yung multiple choice, true or false. Ito ay direction muna. Gawan muna tayo ng direction. Like for instance, let's This is multiple choice. Oh, sorry. Multiple. Please bear with me. Multiple choice. Or let's if there are multiple tests that you're going to have in your exam or in your quiz, just put test 1, test 2. Right, so our test 1 is all about multiple choice. Here, dito sa description, it says optional, but you can also add directions for that specific test 1 multiple choice. Okay, for instance, kasi ano ito Google Form. So, hindi na kailangan mag-encircle or mag-answer beside the item yung student. So, let's just say, click the letter of your answer. That's it. Simple. Click the letter of your answer. That's the direction. And then, we'll make the question. Okay, to be honest, I have prepared here a bunch of questions already so that I won't get, so that you viewers won't get bored if I'm just going to formulate a question right here and there. Alright, so let's start. Our first question is, since this is ICT, this is the first question. Now for the options, you can click option 1 and then copy this option 1 and paste. And that's easy. So let's same thing with option 2, which is the letter B. And of course with option 3, the letters short. And there we go. We have formulated our first question. Number 1 is ROM stands for, and these 4 are the choices. Now let's proceed. Before that, again, para hindi makaligtaan, i-click natin ang required. Always click the required when and if and only if the item is needed, na dapat hindi makaligtaan o dapat hindi ma-skip ng student. Okay? Let's proceed to another. Same thing pa rin. Question number 2 is this one. Copy. Question number 1. And option number 2. You can just follow me if you're on your laptop right now. You can just follow my video. Go make your own. And then click required again. If it's needed or if it's really important, then you have to click required. Sometimes nakakalitaan yan ng ating mga teachers or yung mga students na bago lang sa Google Form. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I have prepared 10 questions each. So, para madali tayong matapos nito, I'll just have 5. That's okay to you all. Since the importance here is for you to know the ways or the features this Google Form so that you can use it in your own. If you're a teacher watching right now, hi ma'am, hi sir. We hope that this video helped you, and if you already know how to make this and you've noticed that we are doing it in the wrong way, please comment down below your thoughts and your suggestions about our tutorial. Just that'll help us. You can see here, it's very madali na lang. If you have prepared already the questions, then it's very easy na. Since preparing the question and doing the Google form takes time already. Even doing the Google form alone takes time. Kasi mano-mano ito eh, hindi to makopy-paste lahat. So, our last item, number 5. Should be careful, alright? Because madaling magkamali dito sa Google Form. It's automatic siya eh. So, there we have it. natin. Dapat click record ulit siya. Dapat naka-record. Okay. There you have it. Our first question. Our first test. Test 1, multiple choice. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna bold this one. Okay. Click the letter of your answer. Number 1 question. Malalaman natin yan kapag required siya kung mayroong asterisk na color red. Ito. Nakikita niyo ba yung cursor ko? Pag mayroong ganito, meaning required talaga yan. Hindi mag-proceed ang Google Form kapag may na-skip kang isa, kahit isa sa kanila. Ayan. Meron na lahat. Next, let's add a new section. Uy, basta yun. Wait for a while. That section 2. Let's add section dito. This is gonna be the section 3. Uy, basta yun. Tayo niya. Dama mo. So, delete na natin ito. Okay. And then, this is our section 3. For our test 2, it's gonna be true or false. So, let's write true / false. Oh no, sorry. Test 2 pala. Test 2. True, false. Bold muna natin yan. By clicking this one. And then the direction. Let's just say, ano ba yung ginawa ko dito? May direction ba? Wala. Click na direction. So, ito. You can have it. Click true if the statement is correct, false if it is not. Ayan. Simpleng direction lang na sigurado tayo maiintindihan ng ating mga students. If you are done with that, we can click another add question. And then for our true false, I have also prepared here the questions. So, question number 1 is this one. So simple, just have, oh wait. No. Kasama kayo. CPU is small. Ayan. Tingnan mo natin. Multiple choice. Tama ba? Or you can also have checkbox. Can you have checkbox? Yeah. Could it be... Yeah. It's good if it's checkbox. Kasi meron na tayong multiple choice. Ito. We have A, C, D. And for true or false, let's use checkbox. It's important to utilize everything in the Google form. And the second question will be this one. Option 1. Wait, sorry. True, false. Oh, sorry. Hindi ko na-click yung report. Okay, later na lang para diretso. For question number 3, we have this question. No, not question. Statement. Sorry. It is a statement in the direction. Oh, yeah. Statement. No. Oh, wait. I discovered something. Bakit ito naging checkbox tayo? Checkbox pa tayo. Ayan. Then this is also checkbox. Nag-suggest si Google Form na, ano yun yung nakita ko kanina? Ayoko. Sorry. Gusto ko checkbox. And then for our fourth question, We have this one. Ito, tingnan nyo. Add all. Dito na. Hindi, ako. Kaya pa naman gusto ko checkbox. Sourcing. Checkbox gusto ko. True. Wait, when you say checkbox, okay ba? I think checkbox is for multiple. Wait, search natin for a while ha. Please. Oh, so hindi pwede. So baka both true and false ang answer ng student mo. Patay tayo dyan. Wala answer. Delete natin to. Hindi pala pwede check box. Multiple choice pa rin. Ay, di ko ulo. Nag-suggest yun lagi hapon. Simple. Baka makaligtaan natin yung record mamaya na. Internet to. Okay, last na tayo. I mean, last item to true or false. So let's click required. This one as well, required. Uy, asa na yun? Ayan na. Okay, required. Oh my god, paglalaki yung laptop ko. Napakainit na. Required. Okay, malapit na tayo. Dalagulian pa lang. To add another naman for the essay. Ito essay. I have essay. Let's have 3 for the essay. The essay is gonna be paragraph. Oh wait, this is the direction. Sorry. Mhm. Test 3. Essay. Short answer. Let me just go this one. With the direction, essay. Oh. Tingnan natin. So, going to add another question siya. Yung below kanina. It's fine. Oh, okay. We're just gonna delete it. And then for this one, let's put the title for the essay. Test 3 essay. For the description, let's just say answer the following items in 3 to 5 sentences. Make it short but concise. That's it. Now, if we're going to make the... Oh, wait. This is chop. Oh. Now, in making the questions or the items for the essay, all we have to do is to just click paragraph, and then the question will be in here. Click required, add another, let's have 3 na lang. Again, click required, add one last time. Oh, yeah. This is paragraph. So be mindful, alright? This is already required, and this is paragraph. That's correct. You have to review if you write it correctly, okay? And that's it. That's the TLE 105 Introduction to ICT. Let's get midterm examination or test, okay? Let's have test. TLE 105 Introduction to ICT test. Okay, so we have here the email address, full name, and then for the section 2 we have the test proper, the test 1 multiple choice. Click the letter of your answer with the question number 1, and it is required. Wait, what are you doing here? Okay, it's required already. And then for the number 2, required already. Number 3, required. For the section 3, test 2, true or false. Click true if the statement is true or correct. False if it is not. Number 1, we have the question and or the statement, and it is required already. Okay, for the last one, the test 3 is say, answer the following items in 3 to 5 sentences. Make it short but concise. We have it in required already and in long answer. So that's basically it. That is the creation, or that is my tutorial on how to make test in your Google form. Now, after you put the questions, after you input all the questions in all the 3 tests, in order for the students to have an answer key, all you have to do is to click the settings and then click this make this a quiz immediately after each submission, and that's gonna be it. For answers, for the points, let's have our points to 2 points. Okay, for the responses, let's don't collect, do not collect, and then no, we should not allow responses to edit because they might answer twice, which is very wrong. And that's it. That is our that is our Google form. As you can see here, there is answer key. Oh wait, we need to put answer key first. Alright, so to put the correct answer for the answer key, all we have to do is to click the letter. So for the letter A, so for the number 1, the correct answer is letter B, read only, and click done. Okay, and the next for the number 2, answer key. The answer for number 2 is letter C, and then done. Same with number 3. Number 3 is letter B, and then done. And same with the others. And there you have it. These are the answers for the test 1 and test 2. Now for the test 3, let's say it's not objective, it's a subjective test. So let's just leave it there, and then we'll have to see it, what will be the students' answers. And that's it.
Thank you everyone for watching. We hope that you've learned a thing or two in this tutorial and the past 4 tutorials that we've posted in our channel. And again, if you want these kind of tutorials and these kind of videos, please do subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!